we stayed out here on the gunboat to let our rib go and do a transfer. So a little bit of a different view. I've got a nice angle, nice height. And once again, the Goombay Smash, it currently sits in, I think, 4th place. It's gone for the boat end start. Torpione now in 3rd, I think. Torpione also going for the boat. Now they did that last time and did well at the beginning, but then gave it all away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heads up, guys! Heads up, rib! Alec Cutler coming across. So Cutler, again, 2nd bad start in a row. Although he did okay there at the end of the race for sure. So Cutler, look at that. I mean, already 2 boat lengths behind, 3 boat lengths behind Torpione. I don't know, Matty, it seems like it's been pretty shifty out here today.
Yeah, it seems like all the boats like the left side of the race course. Hedgehog and Goombay are headed out to the right side. See a little more traffic.
Okay, how about our regatta leader here?
Our regatta leader is just below Delta, headed out to the left side of the race course.
Okay, so Jason Carroll headed out to the left, Delta headed out to the left. Delta had a nice race there.
Photo looking good, going out right.
Were they? Stormbogel's going to take Torpione's stern, and they've got good upwind speed, Stormbogel. Surprise, surprise, another top mark here, race 9, and Jason Carroll, the current world champion, has done it again, and he is rounding with 2 boat length lead. Flipper Wareheim there, Cat 1 from Rochester. You can see him hiking out. The kite's coming up. Bam, bam, watch it go up, watch it go up. Ring the bell, bam, top, fill, and away they go. And our whole crew here is yelling and screaming. So Argo does it. Mama Aiuto with a beautiful set right behind. Keisuke, what's the name? Kame. And the Volpe. Young Ryan DeVos with Dad Doug. Now we've got a stack up here. We've got the, there we go, NV Scooters. We're auctioning off a scooter, I think, today or tomorrow. Today. Really? You saw my email asking you to do tomorrow? Torpione. Torpione, 3 points out of the lead. And NV Scooters, and it looks like Fra Martina Lavazza is going to try and roll over both of them. They still don't have a kite. There it goes. And Stig, now quite deep. Stig is in 3rd, but a good 8 back, I think. Delta doesn't have a full hoist. Come on, ring the bell, ring the bell. And Robertissima in, what, 8th or so. So Kilroy, a little bit better beat. And Dougie, that right didn't work for you this time, did it, Dougie? Comes the Momo, the Inga, and Inga, you can tell the wind's out of their sails. They're sort of, you know, they were in it, it was on, and wheels are coming off the bus a little bit for Richard Jorensen. Gruviderci and Hedgehog, super deep. So now, if the Hedgehog's got some serious work to do to stay in it, they're in 5th right now, maybe with one of the only boats left that still has a chance to get in that top 3 that isn't in it right now, but they're not going to get there with this kind of performance and swing also out of it. Interesting how, you know, they stay all together, and then all of a sudden, you know, a couple races and the whole thing is different and the whole thing's brand new. So we'll get on the tender, and thank you for watching, and we're gonna head to the bottom mark. We've only got 3 legs left for race 9. Guys, this is the bottom mark, and as Jason Carroll drops that kite for the bottom mark, we thought that actually he'd been passed, but it turns out he hasn't because this mark is so far upwind. This is the right mark. The left mark, Mama Aiuto, who crossed ahead of Jason, as did Volpe. But it doesn't matter because Cam Appleton knows where he wants to go. He wants to go to the favored mark and head up to the right side of the course. So nice job from Carroll, who right now just needs to consolidate because his opponent, his 2nd place, is right here. Torpione, there they go. That's a late drop right there. Vasco Vascotto screaming. Sorry, Gabriele Venusi. No, Lorenzo Bressani. Rufo, three-time Melges 24 world champion, calling tactics there, and a really fun young Italian guy. Not so young anymore, huh? With Torpeone Edo Lupi, doing his thing. He's been in this class for quite a while. And I think 2 of his crew are world champions on Belin. Down here we've got the 002 boat, which is from Martina. We haven't seen them at the front very often. So that's a 4th, 5th place right there. Envy Scooters, nice, putting together a nice race here. I'll tell you what, they've got some great sailors on that boat. Yes, they're new, yes, they're young, but they really are performing. Don't get too far away here, please. They really are performing admirably and having a great time. And they're to me, they're the story of this regatta, because they're really capturing that enthusiasm, the energy that made this class so huge and popular and such a great place to be. Robertissima, as we said, you know, 4 boats, 5 boats, 9 boats battling all week, but at the 3rd race of the day, and if they tell you what, I saw this in the press release, what really is going to matter is the 3rd race of the day. That's when all the big mistakes get made, because the owners, even the pros, but it's when the mental mistakes start to come in, the physical mistakes start to come in. Even the Cat 3 main trimmers, they've got their forearms locking out. The spinnaker trimmers have their forearms blown out and their backs completely throbbing. Can't get the kites around fast enough. Can't get the kites down fast enough. Blowing tacks. Hard to get over and hike on the new side quick enough. So the errors come in, and guess who's making less errors than anyone else is Jason Carroll and the Argonauts. And that is translating into what could, after this race, be a very strong lead. And just like that, fortunes change. I don't know how they did it. Did they go hard right?
Hard left. Oh, yeah, hard right. They rounded left. They split gates, and then the first cross these had them. They had them.
Oh, so Mama Aiuto went right and got ahead pretty. But look at that. I mean, look, they rounded bow to bow last mark. Actually, right. Jason went right. Mama Aiuto went left. But look at that. That's a lead. That's more than the spreader leg lead for sure. Look, here's Jason Carroll. Now, from a regatta management standpoint, it's fine for Carroll and Argo to do this, because Mama Aiuto is not really an issue in the championship. So they really don't exist for Cam Appleton when he's calculating these scores, you know. And yeah, you see, I mean, very mellow. We're down to, call it, 8 to 10 knots. And you can see, you know, the swells all died down. There's very little chop left except for power boats. And here's Torpeone, the only boat right now with a real chance at all to catch Argo, but not if they sail around 2 boats behind Argo. You don't need to go behind the race committee boat here. You can stay inside him. And this is, Samba, 5th place. Maybe the highest he's been in a while. It's amazing, guys. These guys keep fighting, you know, even when they know they don't have a shot, they just keep fighting. Gotta hand it to everyone here, especially a lot of these amateurs and owner drivers. They just keep battling, no matter how little their chance. Envy 7th, so they lost 1 there, but still an excellent job. Check them out, Team Envy Scooters on Facebook. I really like what they're doing. They're doing some special stuff. Delta, just behind, will roll along with Envy here. Make the turn with him if you can, Jim. And Stig battling back a little bit. But here's the big deal, Robertissima, Hedgehog. And that's gonna be it for Robertissima's bid for the World Championship. No question about it, really. Dougie Douglas, he's out of it. Stig, he's out of it. Right now, very close to a 2-boat race for the rest of this, for the final day of this regatta. Oh, Stig, that is high. That is high. That's the high road. That is seriously aggressive to get over the top of Delta. And the trimmer's hanging in. Morgan Trubovich, I think, trimming on the Stig. Is that right? One of the best trimmers in the history of U.S. sailing. Truby. Petey, you got a little shot of this? Oh, they may have given away the regatta lead that they had so proudly after the first day, but the mixed Japanese and Spanish team on Mama Aiuto takes a beautiful win and a fairly long lead over second place Jason Carroll, who is out here moving at about 6 knots. The wind has dropped well down now, and sort of a nice evening cruise. Hiya, Petey. Beautiful Ingrid Avery, wonderful photographer. Check out ingridavery.com. She's got some great footage from this event, great photos. This place full of awesome photographers, as you'd expect for a Melges 32 World Championship. So Torpeone throws in a good jibe. Well, no, not a good jibe. Not a good jibe at all, but the important part is they put it in the right spot, which is just ahead of Volpe, Dalton DeVos. And that's important because this battle here between Jason Carroll and Torpeone is all that is left to determine who's going to get the Melges 32 World Championship. Will Jason Carroll be the first ever back-to-back Melges 32 World Champion? Or will Eduardo Lupi accomplish the biggest thing in his sailing career and win this coveted title? We'll find out tomorrow at 11 o'clock, boys and girls. And at the moment here, looks to me like the Torpeone had no question about that. They got him by about 3 seconds. And Dalton DeVos, a nice race. Nice job, boys. Sorry, Ryan DeVos. With Doug DeVos aboard, and Jimmy and Sammy Rogers and a bunch of other fun people. A bunch of folks from Macatawa Bay, Michigan. Cat 1s, and it's a little bit of a longer way back here to Samba Pati. Possibly the best race of the regatta for them. And Kilroy, really a heavy air specialist all that time in San Francisco, and nice race in the light air on the final race of the day here, race 9. Samba Pati. And just behind them comes Fra Martina, that's right. So Fra Martina takes 4th. Nice job from, or 5th. Nice job from Southern Italian folks. The other Macatawa Bay boat here. It's gonna be tight. It's the wing and wing, baby. That's the trick. It's the only time you can do it, and Alec Cutler does a nice job with it there. And NV Scooters, respectable result again. And the Stig did battle back a bit, maybe enough to stay in the podium hunt. And that is the story of the day. Jason Carroll's Argo stringing together an awesome day to pull into the lead of this regatta, showing again why he is the current world champion. And some other nice action. Grande, you got to get out of here. Sorry. And that's the story of the day. We'll look at results here in a minute. You can go to yachtscoring.com and check them out. What's the score?
Should be 4 points ahead.
We only got them by 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 points ahead. Carroll should lead by 4 points over Torpeone. And it's going to be a long way back to everyone else. So check out the results, and thank you again for tuning in. We are more or less live tomorrow here on Facebook for the final race, the ultimate decider for the 2014 Melges 32 Worlds.